11 o'clock is Gumbo Radio.
Yo. What's
Alrighty.
going on?
Y'all know what it is. What's the business is. It's another Gumbo show. As y'all know. You know what it is, man.
Y'all know how we do it. I don't have my music. You got music in there?
It's no music.
Okay.
Nah, you know, it's usually a dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that's what I'm waiting for.
dun,
You gonna put that back there? I'll leave.
I
need Mo. Mo, where are you? Come back from Jamaica, Mo. We need you. Our DJ is just living his best life right now. From Jamaica to Africa. He got us on hold for 3 weeks. He put us on ice. We on ice for 3 weeks, y'all.
On ice.
Yeah,
Burn.
so we don't have no music, we don't have no
says.
DJ. We got to make it happen in our mind because he going to lay it in the background.
Nah,
we
for
just
sure.
ain't going to have it in real time, but it is what it is. Y'all know I be venting and expressing my emotions when I be here. So we are here with, this might as well be a Who Am I, but you know, since we've been in the new building and doing the new platform thing, the Gumbo Show is now the show for, you know, the organizations, the brands, the movements, events, businesses, things of that nature. So we don't really cover the independent talent as much anymore.
Right.
That kind of got stolen by Naja. He's doing Naja's Corner, so he took that from up under us, you know.
It's not
So,
just time.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not just time now.
We off
Not
the corner.
just corner. We graduated. We ain't on
we
the
off the
corner no
corner.
more. We try
Yeah.
to do things legit. You know what I mean? So, look. We are back in effect here. Another amazing Thursday in the building with an amazing guest.
True.
And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this thing because I think we have a lot of stuff to cover with him, Naja. And he's pretty popular. He's a big guy, big deal out here. So we might need some time to get to know this young man. You know what I mean?
Big things popping.
Big things
Little
popping.
shit stopping.
So I want to introduce to the guests, to everyone that's watching us today. We have Russell in the building. What's going on,
Yes,
Russell? How you
yes,
doing?
yes.
What's going on, Miss Ashley and Nigel? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. What about
Thank you
yourself?
for coming.
No, thank you for having me.
We appreciate that.
honored.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on time. Y'all can learn a thing or two from Russell. Russell was in the downstairs in the lobby waiting on me. He in there with Keisha. Okay?
about it.
He waiting on us. All right?
Talk about
He was
it.
ready. Okay? So I'm going to need y'all to have that same energy when y'all pull up to be on our platform as well.
For sure.
And
So I
this is
brought
really
you
nice.
in today because shout out to Rachel, good friend of mine from the Atlanta Hawks. And
Hey, Rachel.
yeah, Rachel always throwing me in the mix with somebody and figuring out a way to help people and make things work. So, of course, she brought me in on this project. The project that I'm representing right now is called the NSPIRED Award Ceremony, which is brought to you by NIAA, correct?
Yes.
All right, so let's start there. Tell me a little bit about NIAA. What does the acronym stand for? What does the company stand for? And what exactly do they do?
All right. Well, NIAA stands for Inspired Image Award Association. It's an independent award association that I'm building because there are so many people that claim to be artists and don't even invest in themselves to become artists. So my goal is to create a standard, a platform where it requires you to invest in yourself before you try to get into this industry.
Gotcha.
hard.
I like that. So when you say create a platform that requires you to do certain things before you can get into the industry, can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, my forte that calls my name to blossom is I'm actually a playwright here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I dealt with a lot of actors, quote unquote, that said they were actors.
Wait, you said that they were what?
They said they were actors.
Okay.
You don't know stage left from stage right. You don't know have no headshots. You don't have an entertainment resume.
Right.
So you don't have anything, but you want to have that title.
Right.
And therefore, as an independent playwright, you have myself who want to give people opportunities, but you don't qualify. So the award association for what I'm building in the city of Atlanta is to make sure that we promote quality actors, people that invest in themselves and actually serve as a role model in our community. Because beyond just being an entertainer, what are you presenting to our community?
Right.
And that's my main focus at that point, because I remember back in the 80s when I'm old.
We right there with you. We all 80s babies sitting at this table. Okay.
But I remember when the black artists used to stand on the red carpet and Joan River would get up there, not only ask, "Baby, what are you wearing?"
Right.
What's your values? What you stand? we had a foundation. We represented something. So I feel that's a very important part of the community that we need to bring back versus just your entertainment and your. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
So with that being said,
the
the Inspire Awards was born. So why did you leave the I off?
The I, for me, which is actually the founder of my company, Inspire Images, INC, I always leave the I off because this is not about me. This is not about one individual. This is about a community that needs healing, a community that needs rebranding, a community that needs structure, a community that needs standards. Because I remember an artist, celebrity artist saying, why y'all get mad at the artists and not the producers? Because nobody has trained them how to be an artist. So in this, for my award ceremony, it was all about us working as a community to impact our next generation of artists.
Gotcha. With that being said, so this event and award shows, talk to me a little bit about how you came up with the. I know you just kind of talked about that a little bit. How you actually decided, okay, this is the awards we're going to do. These are the topics we're going to cover, and then talk to me a little bit about day, time, location, where this is going to actually happen, and what we can expect as far as like the run of event.
Well, the reason why I really wanted to do it because I actually tried my best to work with independent award ceremonies, and I saw the favoritism. And anybody who know me, I'm very controversial. I don't care about you, your mama, or anybody else. I'm going to tell you the standards. So I'm the most hated person in Atlanta, I promise you. Most hated. But the reason why I said it was time for me to go ahead and step into doing my own awards. This is 2023, the year of greatness. And therefore, my goal is to build all and expose all of the great of all-time artists, even from the lower level. So, and then plus, I'm actually doing it for Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's my favorite part about it. So
I saw that you have a tribute to Cicely Tyson. So why did you pick Cicely Tyson?
A pioneer. She always played the role that nobody else wanted. When it comes to the African American artist,
I love her.
I love her. But we actually paid homage to a lot of indie
I saw
artists.
Takeoff on there.
Yes.
Who else I see on there? I saw a few people on there that you was paying homage to.
It's going to be a lot of people. I just use those as the faces that many people know. But there's other artists. We have Mika Nicole. She was a playwright. Miss China. She was an actress. Mr. Ralph William, who was a well-known photographer here in Atlanta. The only man who had a photography license to shoot anywhere in Atlanta. We have Nate Hudson, a fashion designer. There's so many independent names that a lot of people just overlook because they wasn't popular. But they actually did a lot in our city and state and community. So
awesome.
That's hard.
And then what are the other categories?
Right now we're focused on the acting and the music. We actually have hip-hop of value. So therefore, your hip-hop is not about killing nobody or calling a woman out of her name or anything. What's your value to your music? What I believe, as in the industry, is the industry pimp our people to impact our youth in our community to just become violent towards each other. So, and therefore, there's no platform for positive hip-hop. If it's ain't Christian, everybody don't want it. It's not considered hip hop. So this right here was solely for me to help elevate rappers that want to get into this industry, but their message is more powerful than what they're doing. So this is a platform for them, actually, and therefore, some way, somehow, we ended up with sports into it.
Yes, we did.
We added some sports into it.
So, shout out to Coach Roach and the CCC, which is Coach Christian Roach. Community College here, local to Atlanta, Georgia, and the Georgia Knights. Is that right?
Georgia Knights.
Yeah, Georgia Knights. I'm like going blank. So they did just take on a sponsorship for the event with you, and we'll be adding a sports category. They're going to be highlighting 5 young men in the community that not only are good in athletics, but they have outstanding grades. They're doing other things in the community that they're doing on their own. So they're reaching out and doing these things on their own. So some good people and just coming from good families that they wanted to highlight and bring into the equation as well. So I think that that's amazing that you have the sports category. One other question that I have for you, back to the music. How did you select the artists that you chose to perform? Because I saw you had a few names on there of artists that are performing. They look like they're independent talent.
Yes.
How did you pick them, and what was the criteria for that?
For as the entertainers that's performing, actually I have my friend Lyrical Jones. She's actually helped me pick the entertainment, but actually some of the artists that were chosen was they're striving. Mm-hmm. They're working their behinds off. They're investing as much as they can, and they're still overseeing. Mm-hmm. So my job, it's not about popularity, because I still make my money.
Right.
with this event or without it.
Yeah.
But I just, that's the purpose of the company name and the association name, Inspired. Mm-hmm. It's time for us to inspire people, not because they got money or popularity. It's about giving an opportunity. And these artists that that's chosen to perform, they actually put a lot in.
Yeah.
Put a lot in, and their talent is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what they bring to the awards.
Event.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
So I'm gonna throw it to Naja. My last question is gonna be: can you tell us a little bit about how the event will run? I saw that you're gonna have a reception, and you have a lot of things that you're incorporating in this event. So, for someone that's purchasing a ticket, what can they expect? Like, how is this gonna flow?
Well, the good part about it, we're going to start the VIP reception, and that's going to start an hour before the show, the award ceremony, which is buffet, unlimited wine, and red carpet. I just believe there's a lot of us who just love to dress up. I promise you, I ain't gonna lie. I think I have at least 50 tuxedos in my closet. I have no events to go to. Like, like these folks wearing plaid T-shirts and stuff. So it's a requirement to be in formal wear, to be in VIP. And therefore, once we finish with the VIP, everybody's going to go into the banquet hall area, so we can start the award ceremony. We are hosted by Miss Kenyatta Gaskin.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
She actually is a author who recently did an interview with Jamal Bryant, best of friends. They are two tag teams together, and I'm like, I need both of y'all. So, but she actually is a cosmetologist who actually owns her own salon, and she actually is the hairstylist for Lisa Ray.
Okay.
So, as humble spirit. So
Nice.
And she got so much class, so that's why I had to pick her as my hostess, MC. But throughout the awards, we're going to actually throw some entertainment in. But the main thing is to educate us about Juneteenth. One thing I love about this ceremony is everything that we're doing is Black-owned.
Okay.
I'm not saying that any other culture is not welcome, but it's a Black-owned association, because we don't have nothing.
Right.
Especially here in Atlanta. We supposed to be a Black Mecca.
Right.
We run stuff, but we don't own nothing.
Right.
So my goal is to help push us to own. And with that, we actually have a couple of companies that's going to incorporate as presenters of the awards. We're actually doing a tribute to the loving memories of fallen artists that has contributed to our community, as well as we're actually going to do a segment that I actually have a king and queen of Miss June Inspired Juneteenth, and we're actually going to crown a couple at the award ceremony.
That's nice.
Because one thing I truly believe is, especially in the African American community, is that we have to focus on our royalty. Mm-hmm. Because with your royalty, there it comes a loyalty.
True.
And I really believe, as a man, a woman that's union, and that's the only way you can qualify as a Juneteenth, as a couple. Mm-hmm. Because it takes a man to have a good woman and a woman to have a good man. Mm-hmm. And therefore it can heal our community, especially when we give a platform for our kids to see. Mm-hmm. So, and throughout the night, we're just going to award and recognize and celebrate and, of course, drink.
Yeah.
Enjoy the fruits of that labor. I feel that. That's what's up, though, Russ, that you bringing back. I was actually telling Ash this. Elegance, sophistication is a lost art. I would say a lost value that is not instilled in the future generation. So for you to bring awareness and then to enforce it for like VIP, I think that's pretty dope. Like for that to bring. So who or what inspires you to be a dapper person?
Ooh. I will say this, Nigel. I actually been wearing suits since I was in elementary school.
Okay, talk about it. See, we 80 babies, man. I don't know nothing about that. People used to come to school with suit briefcases. People don't know about that, man.
Pulling up with his penny loafers on.
Nah, for real, man. Tell them it's the 80s, man. These people used to come to school with briefcases, trying to feel important back in their own kisses. It's like, okay, tell me, man.
I promise you, I had 365 suits every year. Never had a book bag. Never, I always carried a briefcase. So
okay.
And it actually brought a class to myself. A lot of people, you're gonna be a preacher? Hell no.
Right.
I don't want that title. But,
right.
But to me, especially in the Juneteenth era and the Black Wall Street era, is I saw how we carried ourselves with so much class. And if we powerful black men and black women get back into showing our young people that and see that's part of the value of what makes us who we are.
True.
I think that would impact our community a lot more. But with the industry that we're against us, that use us to produce, how can I word it? I want to use the word prostitute, but I use prostitute. The industry, they actually use us and make a fool of us and erase who we really are. So I'm not selling out. So therefore, I own everything I got, and therefore, you ain't gonna tell me how to run my stuff.
Nah, I feel that. For those out there that's, I would say, new to this particular question, NIAA, first award show, correct?
Yes.
How long did it take you to plan, prep, and come to this execution date?
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I will say this. I've been planning and plotting for years.
Right.
On this specific event?
Yeah.
On this event, because everybody could claim that they're qualified to help you. Everybody's not qualified.
Very true.
People. So for me, I've always tried to do different small events to build me a team.
Right.
And building that team, that's the most important part of an award ceremony that I believe in. Because I've worked with a couple of awards, the Dove, the Agape, the Stellars. I've been behind the scene and like, ooh, if y'all only saw what I see back here, it's a war. I'm like, even in the church era of awards, it's like, baddest one hit my hand type stuff.
Speaking of that, while you're on that topic, I see that you got like quite a few like gospel appearances, different. Are you having gospel acts as well as hip hop acts? Are you doing it all under one umbrella and everybody's performing and enjoying themselves, or are you just highlighting some gospel acts?
The main thing what I'm doing is introducing the industry of who our culture really is. Okay. Because a lot of people feel gospel is our root, and it's not. It's jazz. So so in this case, jazz was developed first to go into gospel. So my goal is to not say this is all about one genre. This is all about any and everybody being welcome to show their talents. If I could have more time and more hours and everything else and more sponsors, hey, I'm putting tap dancing. I need Samuel.
Everything you can
I need everything. Because a lot of in our community, we're so embossed because of religion that we feel if it ain't church or if it ain't political, it's not qualified. And I like to know. I tell anybody, my best friends are strippers, porn stars. I can get the best advice from them. Cause church folk, pray about it.
True. That's it.
That's your advice?
Yeah, that's
but
it.
you always have them getting your...
Yeah. You're right. That's
I'll drink
it.
to that.
Yeah. I tell them, Russ, I hear you. That's, it's a lot of, I guess you could say, false, alternative, misled information going on out here with a lot of people. It's crazy. But speaking of gospel and speaking of hip-hop, who are 3 artists you listening to now? Just any artist?
Nobody.
Really?
Everybody's trying to sound the same.
That's real.
Radio car.
Okay.
The Air. I'll be honest with you. I love gospel music. Don't get me wrong. I love gospel music, but and coming from the church, I grew up in the church, but I don't go to church no more. Y'all can have that religion.
Right.
The main thing for me is I get a lot from Fantasia.
Okay.
To know that I gotta lose to win.
Right.
I miss knowing that I was young, gifted, and black.
Right.
When I turn on the radio now, I'm a stupid hoe.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I feel
Right.
so you don't know what's about to be played, and so I just when I'm on the road, it's just me and me. Because even with gospel, it's like, why are we singing all these funeral songs?
Yeah.
Right.
Sad,
When I see
depressing.
Jesus.
Right.
Go ahead and die then. Go see him, because I'm tired of y'all. So
You hear me?
Man,
Soon
go
and very soon. We are good. Let's go see him then.
Russ ain't got no filter.
Nah, for real.
that's why I'm the most hated.
I love it. Most hated, most
So back to
celebrated,
this most hated. Why would you say that you're the most hated in Atlanta?
and most celebrated.
Because
And
society.
by who? Who's judging this?
They.
Oh,
Who's they?
They know who
Qualified.
they.
the
They
qualified.
know who they.
They know who they are.
The qualified.
It's they.
I mean, the truth of the matter, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. Coming from politics, my former godmother, who the late Senator Steen Miles, Lieutenant Governor of Georgia. She used to be a news reporter. She impacted my life a whole lot because she took a little boy like me from the hood, straight from the hood. But she saw something in me, and she guided me and taught me politics, and she showed me the lies. She showed me who to watch.
Right.
And these the folks that we praise.
Right.
I'm like, if y'all only knew what I know.
Right.
And I try to give us hints because they'll kill you if you tell too
Right.
much.
Right.
They'll tell.
Facts.
And the sad part about it, they won't do it. It'll be us. They pay us $100 and we'll do it. And that's the sad part about it. So my goal is to actually inspire us to win. So therefore, we own and we'll tell them because with the society that we're living in, these folks trying to erase who we are.
Exactly.
And we turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
I ain't praying about that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So in this case, if I got to own my own award, pay for my own stuff to make sure that we're not erased,
That's what you know.
that's what I'm doing.
Nah, I feel
So
that.
touch on the sponsorship opportunities real quick. I know you have sponsorship opportunities that are available for organizations, brands, businesses, or even single individuals that may find an interest or want to sponsor the event. What exactly, I see that they were labeled by color. So what exactly do those, if you could touch a little bit on each one, what do they cover, and do you know them by heart?
I think I remember some of them.
Okay. And so that they
feel
know
you,
what's out there, and then we'll attach everything else in the bio or in the bottom of the link.
All right. So I do know, like you said, they're represented by colors, red, black, and green. The red for the blood that we have to sacrifice.
True.
And the red package is mainly for companies that support couples, because we can feel independent all we want to, but therefore that package is basically to say, let's help bring couples to this. Because it really takes two. It really takes a whole village to raise anything. This is my baby. I need a village, but I don't need everybody who claim to be a mama to be part of this. You should be just an auntie. But I think that package starts at $400. No, $600.
The red.
So in this case, it's basically providing tickets for companies that want to award their African American employees to come see, or actually involve any of the employees to say, come be educated. So we have tickets for that package, and also a lot of us, we supporting companies that don't support us. Cole is a company that voted for us not to have the right to vote while we shopping there.
Right.
So my goal is trying to gather sponsors, show that you really stand behind us, put your money into our community, versus wanting to continue to collect money. The black package, that's the most affordable one, which is $200. Why did I do that pricing? For black, that package represents family. And that's when you'll see that we doing events where it's adults only because we want to sell liquor. We want to do this. But our kids need to see us.
Right.
And in our elegance.
Right.
Because I've actually done a private group called Chocolate Dynasty.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember the old show Dynasty.
Yep.
We was never there until Diane Carroll got there. So I wanted to bring that back, so I created the Chocolate Dynasty. So we actually dress up and we go places and say, hey, we could do it too. So, and I actually had kids of our families. I never seen y'all look like this. like I did one event. Even my kids like, Dad, I got to change clothes.
Right.
Why? Y'all dressed in person. We can't look like this. And that impacted me because I'm like, my son don't dress up for nobody. Mm-hmm. So for him to be willing to dress up because he see the atmosphere, we making changes.
Yeah, that's nice.
If we could get one child, and I got to shout out my 2 kids because they've been doing this without their mama since 2007 at the age 4 and 3, and they killing life right now.
Okay.
So. And that's why I actually started the JSCT scholarship.
Gotcha.
And the JSCT scholarship is actually the initials of my wife. Pioneer of Atlanta. I didn't even know who I was married to until she was gone. Like, we had nearly 5,000 people at her funeral. I'm like, was I married to Coretta Scott King? Like, and they followed all the way to the cemetery. Right. By the time we got to the cemetery, we was actually leaving out, and people still coming in. I'm like, dang.
Right.
So, and that's another reason why I'm stronghold on relationships, because I messed up. I didn't know what love was until it was gone. So now it's my job as a person who want to inspire, heal your relationship. So, and that's why you got to push to be Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. What are y'all doing individually as a couple for yourself and for your company and for your family and community?
Well, I think we won that.
Run it.
Me and my husband won that award, okay? So, one more question I'm gonna ask before we move on to the next thing. But for anybody that's interested in coming out to the event, I know you have different types of tickets. So you have like a general admission ticket option, and then you have like a VIP ticket option. Can you explain the difference between those two? And then also, where do they get the tickets from? The same with the sponsorships. How do they, if they're not coming through me, like relationship wise, how do they just outright, if someone hears this and they want to go in and purchase?
Well, the main thing is our website. And one thing about me, I'm so controversial. I want people to see what we're doing. So I didn't use Eventbrite or nothing like that. I wanted you to see the different independent artists and everything else. So the website they can visit is www.inspiredimageawards.com.
No inspire with the I, just with the N.
That's www.NSPIRED images without the S, awards with the S.com. And therefore you get the tickets.
Inspired Image Awards.
Yes.
.com. There you go.
Because it's all about your image, what you're bringing to the table. Even though there's a award ceremony, it's still about you. Yeah. And we're judging you all the way through.
Yeah.
All the way through.
That's awesome. This event is going to take place when, where, and what time?
It's June 17th at the Bliss Lounge, and that's 5471 Memorial Drive.
June 17th. And what time does the doors open?
The door's going to open for VIP at 5 o'clock. The general admission is 6:30. Okay. We do have 2 different doors, so general admission would not be able to touch the carpet. Oh, okay. This is the real VIP.
Okay, so the VIP area is totally VIP.
It's totally VIP, totally and VIP. I can't tell you all the nice stuff that you get as a VIP.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like that.
That's awesome.
Nah, for real. The award show is going up to them. What they call them, swag bags. When you go to them Oscars and them Grammys, yeah, I see you getting them swag bags.
Don't be putting no flip flops in their stuff. They was highly upset at the Grammys. They got flip flops in their swag bags.
Hold on. I'll show you what I've ordered. This is what they getting here. This is what they getting.
Okay.
This is for the men.
That's
for the women.
And that's first annual. This is first okay.
This is the inaugural award.
So
love that.
Is the goal, or do you see it being televised one day?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I actually built my own platform called Nubian TV.
Okay.
Online. So therefore, I'm actually hoping to blossom this live stream that people could pay to see it. So online, and also for my award winners, we're featuring music videos. Going back to what you asked earlier, so we're going to feature their music videos for a whole year. Playwrights, they're going to be featured on an award ceremony on the Nubian TV. So I'm actually building a platform for our story. So therefore, tell me that you're going to erase my story. I promise you cannot. I own this.
Can't do nothing. Not when you own it.
My name ain't Toby. I'm Kunta.
That's how you do it.
We going up with it.
So closing out, the event is going to be June 17th, which is Juneteenth weekend. That is also the weekend of B-Day Bash. You a bold one. You real bold.
Yeah.
You know?
Now let me
You doing event the same day as B-Day Bash, baby?
I don't
You
think
know how this city feel about B-Day Bash.
To be great.
Oh, I'll tell you how they feel.
How they feel.
They ain't going.
They ain't going with it. That's why they pushing for the tickets. I heard them say something today about the tickets. They struggling.
They're struggling
They
bad.
struggling,
You know I work for them, so you know.
So for everybody that is
Half of the staff going to be at the awards.
Period. You do have a special semi-celebrity guest coming through. You want to announce who that is?
That's going to be Mr. Xavier Lewis from America Got Talent. He's going to be actually our headliner, and we have in the gospel arena, she's well known here in Atlanta from the Masonic choir, Miss Carla Hill.
Okay.
When I tell you she's about to squall and take us to church, I'm going to be right at the bar with my Holy Ghost. But no, Anthony Dorsey, he's getting ready. He really blossoming in the community, really good too. So we got a lot of people. Actually, some of the finalists. I was really nervous because I'm like, I got to really do this thing because we got people from BET, finalists. I'm like, ooh, this ain't one of these hole in the wall type of things. Y'all really qualify.
DJ?
We actually have DJ Smiles, but we also.
I remember you saying that Smiles. So.
Yeah, and we actually gonna have a full band coming in. I don't know the name of it yet, because I'm still paying my deposit on it. So I'm afraid. That's why I'm gonna take it.
At least you honest.
I love it. Nah, for real, I definitely dig it.
Well, shout out to the band. Once y'all get y'all deposit, we'll shout y'all out.
Okay, shout out to the band,
Matter of fact,
man.
help me market so you can bring your people to help me buy the
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Help us market this
Shout out.
video.
Okay.
They better subscribe.
Tell them. Band clan.
My suit's still on layaway. Come on now.
So, formal. Is there a color scheme for this, or is it just formal, period?
It's just formal. The only thing I'm asking from, especially VIPs, ladies wear gowns with a train, and guys, please wear a full tuxedo.
So we can't come up in there with our short dresses on?
You can wear a short dress, but as long as it has a train. Because a lot of people don't realize a black woman is the mother of this world, and therefore you all don't want who train us. So that train represents all the young people that y'all have actually molded to become the artists that they are.
I like that.
It's a simple. I make it a simple. Everything is simple.
I like that. That's different. That's dope.
And you said the fellas got to have a tuxedo?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no more tennis shoes with tuxedos.
Yeah,
we need to go back to some type of class.
I hear that.
Even though your feet be hurt, because those tuxedo shoes ain't nothing to play with.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the loafers. I like to see a nice tux-like outfit with some fresh kicks. I think that's cute.
I mean, it's cool. But that's for the next event, though.
Huh?
That's for the next event.
Oh, you having
for
a
the
sneaker
next
ball?
Oh no,
what you
that's for GED failures.
Done. Wrap it up. I'm tired of playing with Rex, okay?
They had to find a new name for adult prom.
Tell them, okay?
That's basically what it is.
Flat out.
Now they calling it adult prom.
Exactly.
Like they doing something totally separate than the sneaker ball. They
didn't-
actually having adult prom.
I didn't quit high school. I made it through, so I don't do proms
Okay,
no more.
for
So.
real. For real.
Everybody gotta wear tutus. Tutu only.
Tutus.
And then, most of the people got arthritis, so they can't even wear
Yeah.
heels, so they
Yeah.
had to wear sneakers. So.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why they created that.
Need some orthopedics in they thing, don't they?
Tell me anything, okay?
No, these are fast.
Yeah.
That's why the writers on strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So watch all the reality shows pop back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They got to get one too. Y'all already know. We got to get one too. We started playing around out here.
You might as well, because the reason why they created a reality show because the writers did would go on strike, and
First time.
for the first time they said we could take anybody and make them a star.
Yep.
They don't need them.
Yep.
And here come reality shows.
Yep.
So basically they say we'll take anybody. So everybody on reality shows are basically anybody.
Yeah. Ted TV.
Not anybody. Quit playing with us.
The Truman Show.
So, Inspired Image Awards coming to Atlanta at Bliss on Memorial. Not our Bliss, y'all. It's the other Bliss, okay?
Yes.
The one we always tell y'all not to go to.
Yes, next to
That's the one we want y'all to go to.
Next to the atrium.
Go to that one this time.
Yes.
Go to that one this time, okay?
Because I'm in charge of this one.
Yes.
It won't be the same.
June
Yes.
17th. Get your VIP ticket so you can get in at 5. If you
Next
want
to
to
the
fall in
atrium.
that general admission crowd, that's fine too. You can get in by 6:30. But
You'll
get your
get a
tickets
cookie.
either way on the website inspiredimageawards.com.
Yes.
Make sure y'all reach out to Russ directly if y'all have any questions.
Yeah,
y'all can
yeah.
also find the link, which will be on our website coming soon. I had
sure.
to give Ali a wink. I know y'all saw that.
Nah.
It's coming. Shout out to Ali. He in the background.
Boom, my yay.
Yeah. So that'll be coming soon this week. We'll have it up for you guys to access Russ's website directly through our link on our pages or on our website as well. So you can just go straight there, click on it, purchase tickets, da-da-da-da-da. So y'all make sure y'all look for that. Make sure y'all support. If y'all see this interview, make sure y'all share it. Let people know. It's a Juneteenth positive, inspirational event. Everybody should be coming out. It's kid friendly, right?
Yes.
Bring your kids. So the tickets
They gotta
on the
be
website,
dressed up.
Are there kid pricings or is
Yes.
all the tickets the same?
We doing it. I'm going to do kids price because I really want the kids to see this.
Okay. So bring your children.
And they have to be dressed up.
Yes,
need
they have to be dressed.
Okay,
and
so it's time to go
formal
shopping.
attire.
Okay, I got a
I
J's,
was supposed to.
Crocs.
I was supposed to model daughter. Oh my God, she about to shut this place down.
Folks' model daughter is shutting it down.
She shutting it down.
So y'all make sure y'all keep an eye out. It seems like it's going to be an amazing event. We'll be there in the building supporting,
Yes.
of course. So if y'all need more information, you can reach out to me directly or reach out to Russ. Y'all know what it is, man.
I
I'm
got
show.
You can do the
I
red
got
carpet.
2 questions.
Yes.
My first question is, what are 5 things that keep you alive?
Yeah, Russ.
Liquor.
I'm weak.
Okay, that drink and
Get
drink.
on in there, then, Russ. Get on in there.
That drink and drink.
No, honestly, it's not even 5. It's my 2 kids. I live every day for those 2.
Okay,
Anything else don't even matter.
I likes. That's dope. So, Juneteenth.
Yes.
It was just a random thought I had the other day. I was asking Ash, and we was talking about Juneteenth. And since it's more awareness of Juneteenth since COVID-19,
More prostitution.
do you feel Juneteenth should be all the days of the 10th, meaning the 13th through the 19th and not just the weekend?
Nah, it's really just one day, I think, right?
Is
It's
it just one
17th.
day?
It's actually one day.
Yeah.
Is it?
So they should
But so
make
we
it,
celebrated the whole weekend, but it's really one day.
That's what we do anyway. Black folks, we
Hold
celebrate
on, man.
everything.
Hold on. So hold on. So they squeezing out an extra 2 days of work?
No.
So the job give you 1 and they take an extra 2. Cause
Hey, some jobs don't even give you that day.
The state jobs do now.
The state jobs, yeah.
Yeah.
The other jobs, like,
Okay.
be at work.
So it's 1 C, and this is what I'm saying, miscommunication. All this time I thought it was a weekend. And then when I thought it was given a day,
17.
I thought it was just being official with it. But now I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it should be the 13th through the 19th.
But see, the thing is, and it just goes back to what I was saying.
That's the least I could give
of
us.
us on our own, because we don't have positions of employment, so we can have those holidays. We under a fire at will state,
Right.
so.
Right.
But if we were into position of owning more businesses and actually growing them, we could actually employ our people and give them that respect to holidays. But half of us don't even know nothing.
Nah,
That's
for
why
real.
y'all need to go to the Rice Center.
Nah, for real,
All of
man.
Y'all need to be downtown at the Rice
We-
Center. I'm going to tell you.
No,
every
that's why
time.
they need to be an Inspired Image Award, so
And
they
on that too.
so they can be
That
educated.
too.
And anybody that
Nah,
don't
for
have
real.
education on running your business, the
Yes.
first step, I would say in the city of Atlanta, you can go there with an idea and they will help you formulate it. So you need to go talk to Rice. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
for real.
But
It's-
definitely need to be at the Image Awards.
It's
Inspire Awards.
it's just a question. I just want to know who gave the date. It's a 10th. How you just gonna give us it could be the 13th. What day is Juneteenth?
The 17th.
How you
No,
just
it's
gonna
the
pick the
19th.
17th?
It's
It
the
could be the
19th.
It's the
15th.
19th.
The 19th.
See, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna give us a date Okay, teeth is the 13th to the 19th.
So explain it in Juneteenth. The reason why they have it in June 19th is because that's when the white man gave permission.
How the white man gonna tell us what we gonna have all day?
No, that's when he officially allowed the slaves to be free.
On that day.
On that day.
Right.
And the uniqueness about it was black people, even though they were set free, they didn't have the right to celebrate. So what people did was they actually dressed up and went to the lake to celebrate. And so that's why we do a red velvet cake for our VIPs, because they ate nothing but red and representation of the blood. So they had watermelon and all that. Anything red. They celebrated through Juneteenth at the lake, dressed up.
Okay.
Fun fact, I like.
That is super nice to know. Okay,
yeah, so
Rush,
that's
learn me something. Learn me something.
We do our research.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't religious, but I'm saying 13th, 19th, look, he rest on the 7th. You better give us our 6th. You better give us our 6th.
Y'all know what it is, man.
Yes.
It's another amazing Thursday episode, of course, with the Gumbo Show. I want to thank Russ for coming in and giving us your time today. We really appreciate that. Thank you for coming in and shining some light, educating us a little bit, giving some education on some things, but also shining a light on the event that you're throwing and just kind of putting that out in the forefront for our fans, viewers, followers, and supporters to see. Hopefully everybody will get engaged, get involved, click the link, support, purchase tickets, come out and see us. If nothing else, we'll be in the building, say hi. You know how that goes. Naja, you can find him, of course. Where can they find you, Naja?
IG NAJJE _ NAHJAH.
So they ain't gonna Google you this time?
Nah, I usually say Google, my Google ain't been getting no attraction to it. Gotta get my IG back.
Analytics is weak.
Yeah, I gotta get my algorithm back up. Gotta go to IG.
You gotta do stuff out of Atlanta, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta get out of Atlanta.
Follow me. You can follow me at @1_more_Ash, or you can follow the whole gang at _Gumbo Show. Shout out to DJ Mohawk, living his best life out in Jamaica right now. Yeah, Mo living his best life. Yes. So he couldn't be here. He's in Jamaica, but
Jamaica, man,
safe and having lots of fun. Find him at I am DJ Mohawk on Instagram. Shout out to Ali. He's in the background, y'all. Find him at Ali Brathwaite on Instagram if you need videography, footage, anybody to run your live streams at your events, pictures, whatever. Call Ali. He got you. All right?
Are you busy June 17th?
Y'all know what it is, man. We are signing out. We'll see y'all right here. Same time, same place next week.
7 o'clock is Gumbo Radio.